Hey guys, I wanted to do a short video to show you how to balance your props very cheaply and very simply. It doesn't have to necessarily be rocket science. The reason why you want balanced props in your RC aircraft is to try to minimize the jello. And if you're using a quadcopter, which I use the DJI Phantom, I've never actually had a problem with jello, but I've seen videos posted on YouTube that did have a problem. And some people are in denial because there is a big problem. Nothing worse than really cool video, cool music, and you can see the rippling of the jello effect on your camera. So what we're going to do is a real quick way, easy way to balance your props. The one thing I did buy is a prop balancer from Amazon.com. This was about 20 bucks or less than that. Actually, now that I see how it works, you could probably build one. But the nice thing about this is it self-centers when you put the screws together. What we're going to balance is a carbon fiber propeller. I know this is out of balance because I checked it before I started the camera. And then if I get good reviews or even bad reviews or any reviews, I'm going to show you actually how to trick out your other propellers or repair your propellers. But the common theme through all of this simplicity is something you probably have around the house. It's nail polish. I have several daughters and we got a ton of this stuff. So I got the black for the carbon fiber. I have white for the white prop, which came with the DJI Phantom. And then there's also a clear, which I did not buy. It was already in the house, that could be used for wooden props. A couple other things you might need is a cotton rag to take off too much nail polish. Or what I've got is acetone-free nail polish remover that was also in the house. If you do this the way I'm explaining it, is that upside down to you? If you do this the way I explain this, you shouldn't need this because you've got to go slow and build it up. So let's get started. I moved the wrench. The reason why this wrench is here is to remind me to keep the work items over this spot. So I'm going to take the stem off the prop balancer, take it off. What makes these work so good is they've got cones on it and it self-centers the propeller. So I'm going to grab the carbon fiber one. It is centered. It is pretty snug. So let's put it in place here. Okay, I'm going to leave it level and then let go and see which way it falls. It fell to the left, obviously. To me, I don't know if you saw that, but it's fallen in that direction. So I have to add weight to this side. The easiest way to do that, now you could add tape. I saw one person used a hot glue gun to balance their prop, and it was at the hub is where they did it, and that kind of blew me away. That's way too much effort. So we're going to add some nail polish to this side here. I'm going to shake it up. This thing's pretty full. And I'm going to add some weight to that side through nail polish. The trick to this is, and hear me now and think about it later, go slow. It's much easier to add polish to these than it is to take it off. Trust me on this, I've done this many times. Do not overdo it. Do not paint a ton of stuff on there and then you have to take it off later because you're going to have rough spots. Go slow. It's not a big deal. It may take a little time, but it does work if you take your time. The nice thing about this polish is it does protect. Nice shine on there. It does protect the edges. Almost matches. I mean, the carbon fiber has some 3D look to it. But it goes on pretty well. Again, trust me, do not go crazy overboard on this. Also, when you add the polish to it, put it on the ends. That's where your centrifugal force is more effective. Okay, that's smoothed out really well. That one's smoothed out really well. So it's still aerodynamic. So I'm going to go put it in the balancer. Now, my first guess is I'm still going to be light on this side, which I want to be. Gosh, I hope I'm not heavy, because then I have to take it off. So I got it centered. I'm going to let go. It barely went that direction there, which is great. So the trick to touch up is don't touch up what you've touched up. Go somewhere else. You want it to be smooth. I guarantee if you go back over the stuff you just put on, you're going to rough it up and you're going to be angry because it's not going to be aerodynamic. So I've added that to the end. And I think I'm probably there. Not quite. I'm going to touch it up one more time and call this thing done. But go gentle. Don't glob this stuff on there. Again, try not to touch what you've already done because it will muck it up because it's partially dry. Hold in this direction, flow, 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 flow. Fill in the cracks, flow, flow. This is the side I've been working on. Let's see what happens. It's still a little light, but really not bad at all. But for you diehards, I'm going to make this son of a bitch work. There's a clear spot. Not a lot. Not a lot. Good. Good, that's still smooth on that side. When this does dry or evaporate, it doesn't lose much weight. I'm going to shake this to make it try to flow down the propeller. I'm thinking this is going to be really, really close. This is the side we're working on. I'm going to move the wrench. There you go. Thing's balanced. This works really well, but I can't say this enough. Do not go aggressive with this. Go light with it. Build it up. It's much harder to take the polish off than it is to put it on. If you did like the video, great. I hope it helps you out. Help make your videos better. If let me know if it worked for you or if it didn't work for you, or if you think I'm full of shit. I don't care. If you do get enough likes or comments, I will show you how to repair propellers, and obviously you're going to know how I'm going to do it, and trick them out to show some cool stripes on them or whatever. So take care, and we'll talk later.